To show you how to make a copy of a timesheet to fill out for the new month. So you would come to your timesheets paid staff folder. You can locate this by coming to shared drives and then coming to agency paperwork, timesheets, timesheets paid staff, and here it is. You should have a folder with your name. If you don't, please contact the executive director and the admin assistant. And you also can make a shortcut of this folder onto your drive so that it's easier to find by add shortcut to drive. And then it'll pop up on your own drive instead of having to go through the shared drives. So here, if I want to, let's say that I'm now filling this out for my next pay period, I would right click. So you right click by doing 2 fingers on the keypad for a Mac or right clicking on with a mouse. I would do make a copy, and then it'll pop up in the same folder. It'll say copy of timesheet September, October. The first thing I want to do is open it. I can double click it to open it, and I'm going to rename it. So this would be for, and you have to wait for it to load to rename it. So it'll say still loading. I'm looking for the tabs that'll come up on the bottom to let me know that it's done loading. It takes a while when your computer is doing a bunch of different things. So I want to rename this up here to timesheet November, December, or October. This will be October, November for the next one. October/November. Oh, and I want to get rid of the copy of part in the beginning. So now if I go back to my folder over here, now it has timesheet October, November and timesheet September, October. So this was the one that I just made. And when I do this, I need to make sure to come, if I'm using the 2-month one, then I need to come down here. If you're only using the 1 month, like if you report hours from the first to the last day of the month, then you do not need to do this next step. If I am doing it from like the 15th to the 14th, then I would need to rename each of these. So I can double click down here and the month should be at the beginning. So this would be November. This one would be, I can either click on this arrow and click rename. This is going to be November, or I can double click it here. Double click. The reason I'm doing this backwards is so I don't risk accidentally having the same name for the sheets, because if I try to do it forwards, then there will be 2 October or November timesheets at the same time, which isn't allowed in the Google spreadsheets. So now I have my October timesheet. I would need to update everything like normal. But now I've made a copy and it'll keep my name and my title and everything in there. And I don't need to like fix or change anything. And that is how you make a copy of an old timesheet to fill out for the new pay period.